Hello, everyone. Welcome to C Programming Inside Out on Programming Village. Here, we don't just explain code, we guide you to understand how C programming works and master its core concepts by answering the why behind the code. Today, we're going to cover error messages. When you first start coding, there's one thing that panics us the most. Yep, it's those error messages. And among all those error messages, we're going to look into the one you will see the most. Syntax error, missing semicolon. It's actually simple once you get it. Ready to fix this error with me today? Alright then, let's step into C Programming Inside Out. Looking at the code editor, you will see the source code that prints, "Hello, world," on the screen, the one you are very familiar with. To explain today's topic, I have slightly changed one little thing in this code. Now, let's compile this source code. In Visual Studio, the Build Solution menu includes both compiling and linking. So all you need to do is click Build Solution. At the bottom of the screen you will see the Error List window showing the errors that occurred during the build process. Looking closely at this error list, we can spot the error we will solve today. Syntax error, missing semicolon before return. It indicates that this error is located on line 6 of the main.c file. A missing semicolon before return. Does it mean I should type an extra semicolon before return? Typing a semicolon right before return makes the code look really strange. What does this actually mean? Let's take a look at the printf line on line 4. In terms of C syntax, this code is somewhat incorrect. To be a valid code, a semicolon acting as a period should follow the closing parenthesis. In fact, this error is telling us that a semicolon is missing at the end of line 4. Then why did the compiler report the error on line 6 rather than line 4? When compiling, the compiler reads code line by line from top to bottom and sequentially from left to right within a single line. At this time, a semicolon in C programming language acts like a period that marks the end of a sentence. Here's the problem. The semicolon at the end of line 4 was missing. The compiler couldn't separate line 4 and line 6 during compilation and read them as a single long statement instead. When line 4 and line 6 are combined into one statement, printf hello, world, return 0. The compiler realizes that the syntax is incorrect. Then, right at the point where it starts reading return 0, it notices that the semicolon from the previous line is missing, and reports an error stating that a semicolon is expected before return. Therefore, where we need to fix is not in front of return, but adding a semicolon right after the parentheses of the printf at the end of the line above. Now, let's type a semicolon right after the parenthesis of the printf code. After saving the file, let's run Build Solution. The build has completed successfully. Today, we covered how to fix the missing semicolon error, a frequent visitor during compilation. From now on, when you encounter this error, you won't panic and will know right away to check the line above. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. I hope today's video was helpful. Let's continue our journey of learning C programming, making it fun and easy together in the Programming Village. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.